Welcome to Thick Boy Fight News. Let's dive in. YouTube star, boxer, and now professional wrestler Logan Paul appeared at WWE SummerSlam over the weekend, going viral for his electric frog splash body slam. Despite having success in the WWE, Paul doesn't plan on giving up his love for boxing. Appearing on the Pat McAfee show, sweaty and in boxing attire, Paul shared that there are plans for him to return to the ring for the first time since facing Floyd Mayweather in June of 2021. That's why I was late. I was sparring. I'm a boxer again. We're getting back in the ring. We're going to go from professional sport to professional sport. I want to get a fight in December. When asked about any potential opponents, Paul deferred to keep that information to himself. I have some people in mind, but I can't say. You know, you only get one first impression. That's part of my ability to make moments. I like making first impressions big, so I want to wait until we're ready. The other Paul brother, Jake, has been taking heat over the cancellation of his boxing bout against Hasim Rahman Jr. The bout, scheduled to take place on August 6th in Madison Square Garden, was officially canceled due to weight issues from Rahman Jr. But fans and media alike have theorized that the real reason the bout was canceled was due to low ticket sales. Comedian, actor, and sports personality Michael Rapaport took to social media to blast Paul over the canceled fight and accuse him of covering up the real reason.
Fake Paul. Fake Paul. Don't front. Stop the lying and the bull crapping. Your fight that was supposed to go down in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, didn't get canceled because of some weight thing to the fake fighter that you were gonna fight in Madison Square Garden. It got canceled because no one bought tickets. Okay, because the ghosts of Madison Square Garden, the same arena where Ali fought Frazier, where Jake LaMotta fought Sugar Ray Robinson, where Hulk Hogan fought Andre the Giant, Madison Square Garden. They did not want to see you in there. No one bought tickets to that fake fight. Fake Paul. You're not a fighter. You want to be a real fighter? Fight a real fighter, okay? Take a real drug test, okay? The ruse, the con, the bull jive is over. Fake Paul.
But remember, Michael, if you come at Jake Paul, he'll come back harder, and we'll be waiting. Conor McGregor will be taking his talents from the octagon onto the silver screen for the first time. A report from Deadline stated that McGregor has a role in Prime Video's upcoming remake of Roadhouse. According to the report, the film will star Jake Gyllenhaal as a former UFC fighter turned bouncer in the Florida Keys. McGregor's role in the film is still unclear, however the report does claim that he will not be appearing as himself. McGregor's spokesperson Karen Kessler confirmed the Deadline report in a statement given to MMA Junkie. Conor McGregor is very excited to expand his storied career to Hollywood and join with Jake Gyllenhaal in this reimagining of Roadhouse, a beloved classic. While fighting remains his top focus, this is the beginning of another successful venture in the McGregor empire. He is eager to get started filming. On the most recent episode of the Weighing In podcast, hosts Josh Thomson and Big John McCarthy spoke about Dan Hooker's recent Twitter call-out of Tony Ferguson. Both men expressed interest in seeing such a fight despite the string of recent losses by the fighters.
Dan Hooker is calling out Tony Ferguson. What do you guys think about that fight?
I like that.
I like that fight
I think that's a good fight for both. I think that's a good fight for Tony. I think that's a good fight for Dan Hooker. I like the call out. I'll smash your face in. Not too sure about that. I think it would be a really good fight. I think that's a great matchup in the. Yes, Tony got knocked out in his last fight, and it was knocked out in a big way. But he was actually doing well at moments in that fight, and I think that he matches up very well with Dan Hooker. I think he could submit Dan Hooker if he ends up in the top position on the ground or anything like that. He's got the ability to hurt Dan Hooker. We've seen Dan Hooker hurt. Dan Hooker has the ability to get in and light Tony up at times. I think it's a great matchup. I would love to see it.
Sign me up, man. Sign me up. I think both of them, I think it's a fantastic fight. Both are tall, long, and lanky. I think it's a great fight. I agree with you 100% on how this thing gets done. If Tony Ferguson gets the fight to the ground, there's a good chance he can sub him.
Yep.
Darces, anacondas, ankle locks, all those things, arm bars, triangles. I mean, he's got all the tools on the ground to get this thing done. Kimuras, it all. But I would look at this fight, and Dan Hooker on the feet possesses the power and possesses all those skills. to knock him out as well, given Tony's last fight. Now, like you said, it happens, man. You fight long enough, these things fucking happen. And when you fight the best guys, like he's been fighting for the longest time, it's gonna happen.
Look at the list of guys that Tony has fought in his last.
Hey, whoa. Let's not bring up the list, okay? Let's move on. Anyways.
Wow.
Wow. My boy trying to throw me under over here. Look at the list. Look, there's Josh's name right there in the middle.
I was not talking about his wins. I was talking about his, like, he's got a string of losses. But let's take a look at those, who he's facing. Justin Gaethje, right? Freaking Charles Oliveira, Beneil, and then Michael Chandler. Look, he ain't getting any easy fights.
UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou shared a video to social media meeting boxing heavyweight Deontay Wilder.
Hey, John. What's up, bro? No. Blessings. Good to meet you. Yeah, the pleasure's mine. Good training. Trying to get back in the groove.
Wilder, who hasn't fought since his second loss to Tyson Fury in October 2021, seems to be getting back into boxing shape. The Ngannou video was the second post on social media alluding to his return, with Badu Jack tweeting, "Good to see at Bronze Bomber back in the gym today." According to BoxingNews24.com, the boxing community is speculating that Wilder is training to take on the winner of Andy Ruiz Jr. and Luis Ortiz. Looking for more original MMA content? Check out the rest of Thick Boy YouTube. Exclusive interviews, opinion, and fight analysis is available weekly on The Shab Show, Food Truck Diaries, and Fight Night Flashbacks. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the action.